looking at the new pieces you have now, I mean, after the first exhibition game, what did you feel? I mean, what did you get from all the new pieces?
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting to see offensively that you have 9 different kids score 8 points, and that's a lot of kids scoring points. Obviously, we're going to face better competition, so we'll see how they handle that. But I thought Amara and Kennedy, they hadn't always been consistent in practice, so it was good to see what they could do when the lights came on, and especially Amara, just made it look easy at times, and then she's had a good week of practice as well to back it up. So that's exciting. And Brooke and Shatrice were a little nervous, and we expected that, so they worked through some of that, and I'm sure Friday we'll see some of those as well. But it'll get easier as the unknowns get solved, and as we play, they'll get better and better.
Yeah, I kind of talked to Brooke about the jitters. So I mean, don't really expect another 0 for 9 shooting performance from her, do you?
No, yeah, she can shoot the basketball. And shooters go through ups and downs. So they have some games where they have back-to-back games where they don't make many, and all of a sudden, then all of a sudden we make everything. So Brooke can shoot the ball, and we need her to continue to do the other things to make sure she can stay on the floor and help the team, even if she's not making shots. Good players can help the team, whether they're making shots or not.
How are you feeling about things defensively? I know that was
maybe
it was the first thing you brought up.
We weren't very pleased, and I don't know that you're ever very pleased in your exhibition game, but we really feel like we have a long way to go defensively, and just talking and getting better on the ball and away from the ball as well. So we feel like we're ahead offensively, but that's to be expected because we spent the whole summer and all fall in the offense. And then there are some of our main pieces, Kylie, Shatrice, and Jackie, have been hurt and not being able to have their reps defensively in October, when that's really when you get a lot of reps. So we're gonna have to work through it and just keep getting better. And I think we've had a good couple of days this week, and I think we'll look better defensively on Friday. But we're also playing a much better team too.
I mean, IPFW, what do you expect them to maybe bring in?
Yeah, point guard 10, Haley's a really good point guard. She had 32 in their exhibition, averaged 17 last year, and does everything well. She can get to the rim, she gets to the foul line, she's a 45% three-point shooter, doesn't need much space or much time to get it off. And so they start that, and when the teams have good point guards, they're always dangerous because, a lot of times with us, we can usually speed teams up, and, if they have a good point guard, it makes it a lot harder for us. And that's where they start. But they have good other pieces. A lot of their new kids, I know one 40 set out, I think, last year, and really good post player. And they have a lot of different kids that played well in the exhibition, so we'll see.
I mean, they don't have that player that scored 40 to help them beat Michigan State, but they've competed at that level and knocked off a Big Ten team.
Yeah, they beat Michigan State last year, and they just barely lost to Indiana and beat Michigan State on the road. So the Hyde did do it. She was a senior last year and did a lot for them. But the point guard's back, and they've got a lot of kids back, and so I'm sure they expect good things. They play in a league this summit where they win a lot of games in the summit. So they will come in, and Indiana kids that believe they can handle ball, pass, and shoot, and so we better take those things away.
And looking at IPFW, they don't really have the same sort of size down low that you have. Do you feel like that's going to be a huge advantage not only in this game, but like throughout the season?
Yeah, we're hoping throughout the year. It doesn't really matter who we play, that we're going to get touches and finishes inside. And certainly Shatrice and Jackie are really capable. They're both really good offensively, and that's going to be a change from what we had last year. Whether we're playing man or zone, we need to get touches inside. But Kylie and Brittany can really shoot, so hopefully we'll have balance throughout. But we don't want to have a lot of games where we're not getting touches and not getting finishes inside.
I mean, not only offensively inside, but defensively, how far along do you think they come as a duo on it?
Yeah, I mean, I think their length makes a difference. I think one of the things we really feel like would be different this year is our field goal percentage defense. Our field goal percentage defense last year wasn't very good because when the ball got to the block or they got an offensive rebound, they scored. We just didn't have size to really keep it out of there. Now, not only with Jackie and Brittany, or Jackie and Shatrice being 6'3", but Brittany's 6 foot and long as well, and Ivory's a year older, and so now we're a lot longer. So I would expect our field goal percentage defense to be better than it was last year.
And not to dwell too much on the defense, but with a good point guard, like you said, I mean, who do you kind of look to on the wing to kind of?
Yeah, I mean, we'll mix it up with because we switched to a lot of screens, so we'll mix up with who guards her. Certainly Ivory will get a chance with her athleticism, but then Kylie and Amara, when she comes in, Amara's a really good defender for a freshman, so we'll throw some different people at her, and who's ever guarding her better know where she's at because she doesn't need much room to knock down threes.
I mean, the first half against Milliken, maybe settled for some threes.
Yeah.
Where you could have made some extra passes to get those looks inside you wanted. But the second half, do you feel like that was a little better?
Yeah,
Didn't take as many.
Yeah, we were 3 for 17 first half and 3 for 7, so we shot a little better percentage. You know, and the one thing they really sagged and gave us open threes, and then we didn't make some of them. So, but we definitely had too many one-pass threes. We don't want to be a team, you know, as talented as we are offensively, and especially inside. We don't want to be a team that has one pass and chucking up threes a ton. And, you know, obviously we got some kids that can shoot it, so we want to give them the freedom to do that. But to also have a feel, all right, if we want 1 or 2 possessions where we're shooting it quick, well, the next possession, let's make sure we're not, and just have that balance.